pictures right here, looking through the window.
Our lead designers, you want to call them out real quick?
Yeah,
kind of give an overview.
Matt Armstrong, gun guy. Jonathan Hemingway did our classes. Paul Helquist, creative director. Keith Schuler, who's just done all kinds of stuff around the game to make stuff awesome. Randy Varnell, design producer. Jason Reese, lead level designer.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting several people.
Trey Davenport,
animation guru.
I love the turret. Oh man, I'm getting.
So we're getting a question about when the Necromancer comes out, will we have 5-player co-op? No, Borderlands will still be a 4-player co-op game. But what's really interesting about the Necromancer is that she's going to change the entire dynamic of that. Even if you don't have the Necromancer, if you don't get a download of her, we're going to be releasing an update that allows you to play with people that do.
Yeah.
And just having her in your game is going to change the entire way you and your team approach combat.
Yeah, because her death trap is basically, it is a long-term action skill. It's not you use him, he comes out for 5 seconds, goes away. He can be out, I think at his base level, he's out for like 45 seconds to a minute, which is like, oh, that's not very long. In Borderlands, that is a lifetime.
Yeah.
And so you always have this guy who's on the field taking aggro and sort of changing the way that enemies target people and all that stuff. Oh God, you're down. Oh no.
Down.
Oh, there's a warloader. Oh, but yeah, you're tearing him up. That corrosive doll is everything. Yeah, elemental weapons. If you can find the right elemental weakness for your enemies, you are going to have a very easy
Sasha got me
time.
up anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well done, Sasha. Oh, with a torque shotgun. I love those.
Yeah.
They're incredibly satisfying against bots, too, because bots have so much... They're just so big. They're such stocky, barrel-chested kind of guys that you can have so many of your pellets hit them and just stun them.
The gyro jets are just...
So what Sasha's doing here, you can see, is that... Is Sasha's on? Yeah. Sasha is shooting immediately after she goes into a deception. And the longer you're in deception, the more much of a damage bonus you get. Yeah. So when she's shooting immediately, she's not getting a huge damage bonus, but her cooldown comes back up almost immediately. See, she's already got her deception back up. That's one of the really cool things about Zero and Axton both, is that they're both characters who can decide how long they want their action skill to be active and when they want their cooldown to come back. So if you want to pick up your turret immediately as Axton, get all your cooldown back, you won't do a lot of damage with the turret, but you'll immediately have it to sort of throw out again.
Now I want to take another question from chat real quick. Mies is asking how the Necromancer is going to be available. Necromancer is a free download if you pre-order a Borderlands 2 from a Premier Club retailer, and that's a lot of the big stores in the States.
Yeah.
We've got a full list on our forums. Well, the way that's going to work is she's going to be available 60 to 90 days after release, probably closer to 60 than 90 right now.
That's right. Yeah, I think way sooner than that.
Yeah. So when she comes out, she's going to be available to everyone at the same time. If you're a Premier Club, she's going to be a free download, and it's
Oh
part of that code you get when the
Sasha's
game
down.
No.
Return the favor.
Otherwise, you'll be able to pick her up.
Oh, the snipers. Yeah, the elites are coming out now. They are actually one of the late game enemies, and they are tough. We have cloaking elites. We have snipers.
Oh no.
Oh no. Dudes can throw out turrets.
Oh no. Oh, whoops.
That guy over there, he's almost down. That elite
behind
cover.
Your bow
My
down.
bad.
Oh no. Oh, he got a second run. All right,
Go
you're in this
Greg.
still.
Greg, one of the great things about being Axton is your turret actually helps you get second wind. So
Yeah, your turret will stay out even if you go down.
I thought that was the case, which is why I tossed it out before I tried to get her
It's
up.
an incredible panic mode button.
Mount Hayes, no, Necromancer's not day one DLC. She won't be available until, I don't know, 60, 90 days after
It'll
release?
be sooner than 69 days, but we don't know how soon.
Yeah. So as soon as she's available, everybody gets her at the same time.
Yay.
Oh, nice. Wrecked him.
Yeah, that corrosive was just not...
Yeah, corrosive's not great against shields. It's great against robots, but the elites are made of flesh and bone. So you want to use shock to get down their shields and then go to flesh or go to fire for their flesh. Or if you got a high fire rate flat-off sniper rifle like you got, you can just basically use it as a sort of a machine gun, even though it's a sniper rifle, super high damage sniper rifle. You can move if you want to. You're just so close. If you could just crawl around the thing and now you're dead. Super dead.
That was
wow.
Yes. We're showing off one of the hardest parts of the entire game here.
Yesterday they made it all the way to round 3.
I'm going to rejoin you, Sasha.
Oh, we're sharing the mic now.
Great.
All right.
So let's do this again.
Have you explained what is and why he talks like this yet?
No, if you want to talk about Innuendo Bot, feel free.
Yeah, Innuendo Bot. The idea is that Moxie has a bunch of different circles of slaughter hidden all around Pandora while she stays in Sanctuary. And Innuendo Bot is a Hyperion bot who tried to attack Sanctuary, and she captured it and reprogrammed it to basically be as good of a fight promoter as she is. And since she seems to subsist solely on a diet of, innuendo. Essentially, she made sure that he speaks only in double entendres.
And he hates himself for it.
And he hates himself, yeah, because part of his programming knows that he's supposed to be killing humans, not talking about how he wants to like sleep with them, and it's in his mind. I think he has a line about how it's like 1,000 daggers in his mind or something like that. He hates his existence.
And this all came from right up in here?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm broken inside.
I think that's what makes it such a great game, though. The questions are just flooding in right now. I can barely keep track of the screen. It's just kind of like a stock ticker at this point.
Yeah. I think beating 8729's question, NBA period, repeated 15 times is a pretty good question. The answer to which is, of course, yes.
He also chimes in with 2K13.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ms. Namo asked, any links to BL1 saves? Yes. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. At the beginning of the game, Borderlands 2 actually auto-detects if you have any Borderlands 1 save data, and it'll unlock new heads and skins for the characters that you can't get any other way.
And they're very referential to the first game, so if you're playing as Salvador, you can have Sledge's head from the first game, and it looks awesome.
What I love is Zero's helmet actually becomes a spider ant head carcass.
Yep. Very, very cool. Oh, good. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that. It was really weird. There was an OXM article that had a full like half-page spread just on innuendo bot. I was like, I didn't expect to see this in my lifetime. Half a page being dominated by innuendo bot.
Whoa, a little too up and close and personal.
Oh yeah. These guys are scary too because they've got shock weapons, so your shield is just gonna melt if they hit you with a shot. Oh my God! Well, that was an awesome shot, Sasha.
Thanks.
Yeah, out from around the
got
I'm
wrecked.
like dying here, dude. I'm like, no.
Oh God, yeah.
Dominating them. If they switched over to a different kind of shield.
Yes, we have. Oh God, I can't remember what they're called. Shields, adaptive shields. Yeah, we have shields in the game called adaptive shields that actually increase a little bit of your health. Increase a lot of your shields, but reduce health a little bit, I think. Or no, the inverse of what I said. More health, less shields. But the trade-off is that, much like the Borg, if you get shot with a particular kind of element, then it will adapt to that element. So if you know that there's a particular area like the Caustic Caverns that's going to be full of corrosive enemies, you can wear that and actually be a lot safer. It's actually going to be tricky here because they're going to be, a lot of the elites have different weapons from the robots, and you might get shot coming at you or whatever, but it's a good place to adapt to shield. Oh, he's almost down. You're good. You're golden. Yeah, right back up. Well
That's
done.
the right time to die.
Loaders are particularly tough because what they do is they project the shield that all the enemies take cover under, and then if you get too close, they actually shock you. So they're really tricky.
Yeah, they're incredibly tricky.
Come on.
And they basically, a fun way to combat that is if you're playing as Axton is to get the bubble shield for your own turn and be like, I can do that too, jerkwad, and just sort of hide inside of yours. But I love the upgrades you currently have on your shield. Oh yeah, yeah. You can get player skins and vehicle skins from completing challenges in our badass system, and you just got that. As you can see, his turret is currently slagging enemies. Slag is a new element that increases all non-slag damage.
Yeah, someone is asking if they're a new element type. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, slag is new. It's a great way of painting targets and having it's incredible for co-op. It's really good in single player. It is incredible in co-op. It's especially incredible if you're Axton because even if you're playing single player and you have your turret slagging everything, it feels like co-op. Yeah. You can make things just melt by looking at them if they're slagged properly.
Yeah, and slag, I mean, you pull out a slag weapon, one of your teammates has another elemental. It's just dominant.
Oh, yeah. Or if you're Salvador, one slag gun in one hand, one like fire gun in another hand. Yep. We've had people obliterate raid bosses in teams, and a lot of the time it's because it's thanks to slag and teamwork, obviously, but a lot of it's slag.
You take out another good example is you have slag, and then you use Maya's Cataclysm tree.
Yes. Yes, Maya's Cataclysm.
I was doing that earlier.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yes, awesome.
It was in the level with Mordecai was sniping with slag, and then I had all the things that added elemental damage to like everything I did.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty dominating.
Yeah, slag was awesome for those little moments in the story where we wanted our Vault Hunters to help you because it allowed them to feel like, hey, we're helping you in the fight, but we're not stealing your kills and we're not killing stuff and you're not having fun. Like, it's great to have Mordecai paint targets that you can then sort of finish off.
I've got to finish this guy off.
Aim for the crits. Yeah, shoot him in the wang. Robot wangs are crit spots,
I got him.
Which is one of my favorite things about this game, if I'm being completely honest. Nicely done.
Yes. Nice.
What if you weren't being completely honest?
That'd be a really weird lie to tell. I'm going to lie to the kids and say that robot wangs are crit spots because that's what sells units.
You said wang and then unit.
We're adults. Oh dear, oh dear. You got the right gun for the job, though. The power loaders, when they spin their blades like that, it reflects back bullets, but they can't reflect back explosives, so you can run... You can.
Whoa, they hit me.
Oh, dear. Zero is also a great enemy for a great character class to get around power loaders, because you can toss down deceptions, flank them, use your turret to draw their aggro, then flank behind them and start hitting them from the back. As you can tell from this has actually got some of the hardest enemies in the game, and you can tell that at higher levels, higher difficulty, further in the game, this game gets pretty strategic.
We got a lot of questions in chat about the Necromancer. Right now, we don't have a lot of details to share about her, but as soon as we do, we'll get them out there. I mean, we're still working on her. She's not final yet.
Oh god, yeah, you see as all the bullets
that's
are getting reflected
working.
back at you. If you can, try to shoot their legs, you can pop them on the feet.
Yeah.
Or toss out your turret and have it get them
There
from
we go.
behind.
Oh no.
Oh no, so close.
I should have popped my turret off.
Oh no, where are you?
Let's see. I've got corrosive.
Oh, no, he's gonna hide.
Yeah, this is now one of the
Sasha, help
I'm
me.
one of
coming,
the
I'm
suspenseful
coming.
agonies of Borderlands is, oh yeah, I killed this thing and immediately went down. If I just waited a few seconds, I could have second-winded off of that. Sasha's coming to your rescue. Sasha's got this.
Oh my god.
Look at the heart symbol there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well done. Teamwork.
All right, got my turret out.
Oh wow, tearing up that warloader. Well done.
There we go.
Yeah, slags.
My
Yeah,
turret
everything's slagged, everything's torn up. Yeah, great thing about the slag from the turret is that even if the bullets get reflected,
turret
the
is
slag
awesome.
dot still occurs.
Oh, wow, look at that.
There we go. Man, we recovered from that.
Rick, Ryan asked, can you multi-select missions? Yeah, you can have a bunch of missions active at any one time, and then choose which ones you'd like to have represented on your HUD. And there's so many missions, you are going to have multiple missions selected at the same time.
Oh, hello.
Private Donut asks, can shields and class mods still have ammo and health regen? Yes. There are class mods and relics especially that do all kinds of crazy things, and you're gonna. One of the fun of the game is sort of finding your build with your particular gear that sort of works for what you want to do. You could be crazy health regen soldier. I was actually playing as that the other day. Or you can just be. I never want to run an ammo gunzerker and spec for ammo regen.
Someone's asking what system we're running on. These are actually running on Xbox 360 right now.
Whoa. All right, they just gave us our 3-minute warning.
Right on.
Of the end of this segment. I'm really wanting to finish round 2.
Yeah, you're at the second to last
hit.
wave. You're pretty close. Oh yeah, you see, you may notice about the engineers is initially it seems like they don't have crit spots because they've got those masks on. But what's interesting / infuriating / awesome about them is you have to blast their helmets off before you can get at the juicy meat that is their brains. Essentially, it's not just like, oh, aim for the head. There is strategy involved.
Juicy meat that is their brains.
I get paid the right words.
I was able to get it.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh god, the snipers. Oh, the snipers.
Yeah.
This is the hardest part of this game.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, but you got a slag grenade.
Oh, nicely done.
It's all cool.
Oh, he moved. Oh no, you got it. Okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
They have just called time. Even though
Oh,
I don't
man.
want, can't we just keep playing this till the end of the stream? That would be a lot of fun.
Can we still keep going?
That's all I do at work now.
But yeah. But we have some other things to show you
don't
guys.
tell Randy that.
We do have some other things to show you guys. So, Chris and
Anthony.